So it's senior year last weekend at home. What's that like?
I mean, it's just really exciting. It's gone by really fast, and I'm just really proud of all of our seniors and everything. And obviously, we want to finish up our last series at Hillenbrand with a bang and just have fun.
What's it like to have both rivalry and senior at the same time?
I think it's cool. It's going to be a fun weekend. I mean, it's always fun playing ASU, but it's even better when we get to play them at home. And then obviously looking forward to Sunday, celebrating our seniors. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Is there any added significance to senior day, given that you grew up a Wildcat fan in Tucson?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I grew up like staying for the senior ceremony after the games and all of that kind of stuff. So being on the other side of it is definitely going to be a cool experience, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Has it hit you that this is it?
I don't think it's hit me yet, and I think it's just because this senior day is falling a little bit earlier in the year than it normally would, but I don't think it's going to hit me until I walk out there for senior day, and it's kind of the last go-around with the five of us. So,
what's been the conversation like with the other four seniors about senior day in general?
Honestly, we haven't talked about it a whole lot. I mean, a lot of our staff has reached out, like asking for like photos and all the fun stuff that they do. So that's starting to get a little bit exciting. But our main focus has kind of just been like playing ASU this week and like taking care of business. But yeah.
Have you tried to take it in like every day that you're out here, knowing that this is the last go around?
Yeah, I really have. Just because it's gone by so fast. And I also think that even like last year being hurt and everything, that really like put things into perspective, and like having the game taken away for a little bit just made me appreciate it that much more. So
A little weird that like everyone in your class in Arizona has another year, but you guys in softball they gave it to the year before.
Yeah. What about that? Sorry.
Is it a little bit weird? I mean, do you think about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do think, like, what if I had a fifth year? But at the same time, like, I know you only get 4 years of eligibility, so kind of just is what it is. But, I mean, it would be great to stay another year, but unfortunately we can't do that, so.
When you look back on your time with the Wildcats, what is your, like, fondest memory, or what stands out to you?
There are so many memories. I mean, obviously going to the World Series was, like, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and hopefully we can get back there this year. And then I think it's really cool because I got to experience playing for both Coach Kendrea and now for Caitlin and the rest of the staff. So having a mix of both was definitely really cool. And then just like the friendships in general that I've made here with everyone throughout the years, like I'll cherish that forever.
What's one nugget from each of your fellow seniors that you're going to kind of take with you?
I don't know. I think it's just our last ride. Like, we just want to end on a good note and just leave it out on the field, like have no regrets, because this is our last year. So.
What do you remember about the first day?
The first day here? Oh man, my freshman year, it feels so long ago, but I think it's just, I've learned a lot and I've matured a lot, and it's really cool to see that happening with the younger girls on the team now and being able to like mentor them a little bit through that. But I think it's just been a complete 180 in terms of maturity and just having to grow up. So.
Do you remember who that first senior was that kind of reached out and you had a real good conversation with and made you kind of feel like you're at home here?
I mean, the entire senior class that year was really supportive, and obviously, like, I wasn't expecting to play with those seniors because they stayed for COVID. But that year was definitely a challenge for me, even just being like the only freshman playing in the infield. So I remember like the entire infield, but especially Malia Martinez. She was always like super helpful and super supportive, and she definitely helped me get through that year. So.
But that super class, I mean, what just kind of stood out about those girls, you know, them coming back and leading this team back to the World Series?
I think for me, I think it was just like their experience and the maturity that they brought to the team. Like, they'd been to the World Series, they've been in those big games, they've kind of done it all. So like really taking like the freshmen under their wing and just like teaching us the way.
You guys are coming off a big win, or big series win over Oregon. How much confidence does that give you going into this rivalry weekend?
Yeah, I think we needed that series win. It was awesome. So definitely a lot of confidence going into this weekend, and we just got to keep the momentum rolling.
You mentioned that prior to you coming here that you watched a lot of those seniors during senior day. Is there an example of just who you saw and what like anything from that?
Maybe not from like when I was out in the stands, but even like the senior day from my freshman year. So like that big senior class with like Deja, Alyssa Palomino, all of those girls, just really meaningful because of the impact that they had on this program, and seeing them move on to the next level or playing pro or even just moving on with their lives was really cool to see. So
Was there a senior hug you gave that maybe meant the most to you?
I mean, I love all of them, so it's just really special. But not even that class. I mean, all of the senior classes that I've played with, it's just always special.